Hi all. I promised I would give a updated setup video this week. So I gathered all my travelers and I will try and show you what it is I have in use at the moment. At the moment I'm using for current planning, week on 2 pages and journaling, and I'm running Miscellaneous notebook for the year 2016 in my little red dragon. I have a personal size with I guess you'd say it's a bullet journal and a wallet, and I have this field note size. It's an extra wide field note size traveler, which I posted recently on Instagram, and when I posted it someone asked if I could do an update video, and which is why I'm doing this right now. This one is not really this new. This is well, I don't post it very often. I have it, I've got it for quite a while. Or maybe not this exact same cover, but I've had the booklets in here for quite a while. And what I use this for is actually it's just for tracking my online shopping stuff. And I used to use it as a bullet journal, but since I switched to my personal size for the bullet journal, I now don't use this so much for bullet journaling anymore. I do keep all kinds of lists in there, but then I keep lists in almost all my travelers, so maybe that's not very unique to this one then. But let me see, I can start with this one. Maybe well, oddly enough I tend to use it from the back mostly. So what I've been doing since 2013, this booklet's been in there since 2013, is I've been keeping track of things I ordered online. Not very neat, as you can see, but that's not the point. I don't need it to be all that neat. I need it to be there, so I can find it back when I need it. And I need to know when I ordered something, how much I ordered, what I ordered, when I ordered it, and when it arrived. Or, if it didn't arrive, when I should start asking about it. I also kept all kinds of other things in there, books I wanted to read, etc. But this booklet is full. I'm just keeping it in there because, well, I like full booklets. I'm weird like that, so. There's a little folder in there, not much in there, just my printer info and some business cards. Same thing goes on in this booklet. I've been using this since August 2015, all kinds of orders online, whether they arrived or not. In the front again, lists with stuff. So. And this was the earlier booklet I used for bullet journaling, but I'm not using that for that anymore. So yeah, also full, so I need to replace this one. I'm not going to replace this one because still there's some information from shops online that I should transfer to another booklet, but oddly enough I prefer to go back to this one, to where I originally noted it, because it has more information often than this little wallet is actually a passport sized wallet, but I made a mistake and I made it too tall. I do that sometimes, and I'm now trying out if I like it in here, but it's not all that useful in here, because first of all it annoys me that it's too short, so it should really go into a passport sized traveler's notebook. And then again, this one already has these pockets which I don't use, so well, it's just added bulk. So well, I have a few things in here, well, not much I think. So I think I will get rid of that and replace a few booklets in the next few weeks. This one you've seen before probably. It's my wallet, and it's also my bullet journal, and it used to be my diary. At the moment it's just my bullet journal. I try to do a little what you call it, habit tracking. So I've been trying to do that by adding little things every week. I'm going to develop a habit tracker. So I think it's a good thing that I need to do things with social media, because, well, if you don't show yourself on social media, people forget who you are, and if they don't know who you are, they're not going to buy your stuff. That's how it works. That's just the way of life. So I know that, and I need to keep on top of that. So I am fairly good most of the time. So let's see how it goes. Doing my weekly tracking, doing also some monthly tracking, and trying to figure out a way to do things for say about a year. So in the new year I want to track a few things every month. I want to track a few things every quarter of a year, and weekly things. So I'm going to try and get that into a pre-printed booklet, because, well, this looks nice, but I know I'm going to be too lazy to do this every month. On the other hand, what I like about this is that it's free form, and then when I don't want to do it, I just skip it. So with regard to that, maybe I should do a pre-printed version. So in the back of this, I tend to do that all the time. I write from the front ongoing things, and in the back I do lists, silly lists, printer logs. When are we going on holiday? When are the workshops? What do I need for the workshops? Stuff like that. Just stuff. At least stuff. My Christmas dinner. So I don't even know why that is in here. If I have blog in ideas or insert ideas, they go in here. Things like that. Silly things. But, well, sometimes you just want to write, right? Well, I do. So I don't know about you, but I do. I know I do. So that's this one. Still functioning as a wallet, going everywhere with me, and I really like how it's developed over time. It feels delicious. So let's see. Next is my planner. And my planner, you've all seen this one, it's the Little Red Dragon. Little Red Dragon has a wallet insert with stuff, washi tape. Yeah, washi tape, stickers, personal stuff. I use the sticker in front of the personal stuff. Same old cat. I like cats. Look cat. I like that cat. So pretty little cat. A new diary, which is for let me see, 2016 first half, and it was made with you've seen this. It's made with Tomo River paper, and I'm still trying out the Tomo River paper. It's working fairly well. See my month and 2 pages. I have a combination diary with the month on 2 pages followed by the weeks of the month. So I'm using this not really for planning. I do write things in there that I have to do, and birthdays and stuff, but I like to doodle here and there. So it's probably because I don't like empty spots. So if I see an empty spot, I'll go back in and doodle. So well, here I've left the empty spots. Good for me, learning. This is this week, trying to keep on top of things. As you can see, there's a little show through, but that's with this paper, and it is with the regular paper that I use as well. As for smoothness, this paper and the other paper I normally use, they are the same. The only thing with this one is that when you write with fountain pen on this paper, it's because it is somehow it has a sort of a coating to prevent ink from seeping through onto the other side, and this coating is also preventing the ink to sink a little bit into the paper, so the ink lies on top of the paper, making it wet longer. So when you close the book, you've written something with fountain pen, and you close the book and it smudges all over your other side. So now I have this little blotting paper which I got from J. Urban, I think, which is great. So but I don't like the added bulk. Plus I don't know, I keep losing it. So and then I find it, or I put it in another booklet or whatever. I said so. It's not very practical, not for me anyway. So, but it does the job if I can find it, and as you can see, I've used it quite a bit already. So, well, yeah, the paper is nice. It's nice and thin, and it's nice, and it makes that nice sound, you know, that we all seem to like. And but as for fountain pen writing, I actually prefer the other paper. So next is my journal. I don't know if I've shown this on video yet. Shall I turn it over? Yeah, we're in green. Yeah. Okay, we're in the middle. Right. Now I don't think I've shown this yet. Here I've shown pictures somewhere. I try to write or doodle something every day. Not very good or brilliant, or it doesn't have to be neat. I just do what I like. So if I want to write a lot, I write a lot. If I don't want to write a lot, I doodle a lot. Because I do want to fill one page at least. So I set that goal for myself. I want to do one page at least a day. So sometimes I like to do more. So in this case, somehow I felt the need to do 2 pages. Okay, that's okay. I can do that because it's not set in stone. So I don't have it written out at the top. I just that's what gets me started. Every day I start by writing what day it is, and let me just get that sound out of the way. Sorry. So I start by writing out the date and stuff like that. It's not very special, but somehow it gets my writing muscles going. I don't know if you have those. I have those, and they get rusty. So by the time I get to writing this, I've been doing all kinds of other things, and somehow my hands are not set for writing. So I just start by writing and doodling the day and the date. Which works for me, might not work for you, so it's nothing very special. I also I'm practicing my swirly things, and I don't even know if you can see that, but I can see it. I can feel it at least when I'm doing this. But I'm getting better at it by just doing it. Every time I'm getting more flowing in doing the swirlies. I like that, so I'm keeping on practicing those. I'm keeping those on there. So here we are. That's today. Same old, same old. Same as this. Been here quite a while. So nothing much changed there. My miscellaneous booklet for 2016 is different from the one I had last year. I think I'm going to stick with the one miscellaneous booklet per year. So in this miscellaneous booklet I only keep things that I want to keep throughout the entire year. So if there are things in there that I need to keep longer, I will. Sorry about the blue finger. I've been dyeing traveler's notebooks. So sometimes gloves don't protect very well. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So in my miscellaneous booklets I've now been passwords, birthdays, conversion tables, stuff. I wanted to do a reading challenge, keep track of my medication, other things. And I've been working with goals, of course, but I've been trying to develop my own logos and name recognition stuff, and because I didn't know anything about that, so I'm starting from scratch and I'm learning as I go. So I've been looking up do's and don'ts for logo design and name things, etc. Fountain pens, no distress markers, stuff like laptops, other things, and well, I went on with the logo stuff. So in the back I'm keeping more logo stuff, but in the back I'm keeping an index, and in the index in the back I'm keeping track of what is on which page. So that's good. These washi tapes I've got since the end of 2015. I got them from somebody very kind, and when we were in London, and I'm keeping them because I like it. So still the same folder, backside of the folder, stuff and stuff. I don't know how much stuff is in here. Oh yeah, not much. I can show you. So. These things, I like these things when I stick photos in somewhere, but lately I've not been sticking a lot of photos in there, so probably some of these things I will do that again. I have my phases, I go through phases. I don't know if you do, but in writing and in art journaling and other journaling and stuff, and in my diaries as well, I go through these phases where one thing works for me great, and I can do that quite a while, and then suddenly I switch to something entirely different. It's a state of mind, I think, and well, it works. So I don't know. Please tell me if you have the same, or if you have one thing and then stick with that forever, which would be good. I'd like that, but somehow that's just not me. I just forever and always seem to move on to other things. So I've been sticking with my traveler's notebooks for quite a while now, and I'm enjoying them very much. But I do switch from this one, and I switch in sizes, and I switch in inserts, and that's in a way also the beauty of the system, because I can switch. So it's not set. It's not. See, I may like the outside and then not like the inside, so I change the inside, and. Well, with me making my own covers, obviously, that makes it all too easy to take another cover. So if I have the time and allow myself to make another cover, usually when something went wrong with another cover, so last week I got the wrong size for something, so that would be either something that I would re-cut to a different size, or perhaps use as something for myself. So anyhow, I think I've been talking long enough. I have a few other travelers I would like to show soon. This is my art journal. Am I in the picture? I've written a blog post about this one. This is my oldest one at the moment. This is a large Moleskine Cahier one with doodles and stuff, and this is an A5 one. As you can see, this is the A5 is at the bottom, the large Moleskine Cahier one, and the regular size one. Isn't that cute? Oh, sorry, it's a geek talking, you know. So anyway, these are those, and I have a few others. I have one for work for my shop, and I have one for writing purposes. I'm writing a book. Someday it'll be finished, but this is what I write it in. So maybe I'll do an update on those soon. So, but for now I think I've talked long enough, and I have to go do other things. I wish you all a wonderful evening, and bye.